Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. All right, we're going to look at past, current, and future energies. Get some clarifiers and close out with an oracle. All right, past energy, we have the Knight of Swords, we have the Ace of Wands, we have the World. Current energies, we have the King of Swords, we have the Three of Swords, we have the Page of Wands. Future energies, we have the Five of Wands. We have the Magician and we have the Six of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Page of Cups. Pages represent young energy, new energy. Cups represents emotions and feelings. I kind of felt something in the past here. It was like letting go of something. I just kind of felt this energy that it was something that you had wanted or something you were working towards. Or that it's almost like you kind of reached one goal and now you're ready to move to your next goal. But I almost feel like something's happened here in this current energy, especially with this Three of Swords right in the middle. I almost feel like you're having to start over. For some reason, I'm kind of feeling like, did you start something and it went really well, but for some reason that it went wrong and now you're trying to deal with that, like it didn't turn out the way that you wanted it to? Or I feel like somebody took something away from you in this past here, that you were working on something or you were doing really good or you were having a business or something was happening and then it was taken away from you. And you're trying to get over the loss of this here. And you're like, wow, I worked so hard on that. And I put so much energy and effort and I fought for that. Whether that's a business, relationship, whatever that represents for you. But I feel like, I almost feel like right now you're in a reset. I feel like now you're like dealing with the loss of something. And you're trying to figure out your way. How do I get past this, right? How do I get into this new energy? How do I start all over? I feel like right now you're in this energy of having to start all over. For future energies, we have the Five of Wands, we have the Magician and the Six of Swords. I do feel that you're going to be able to get past this situation, especially with the overall energy with the Page of Cups. And with the Magician here, because I feel like the Magician is, with the Owl, it's like learning from your past experiences and fighting to move forward, right? Fighting to get past the situation, fighting to move forward, fighting for something better, fighting for this, whatever happened back here, to not let that stop you from what it is that your goals and what it is that you wanted to have happen. But I feel like that past energy like keeps creeping in, right? And it's like, okay, no, you're coming back in, you know, I'm not going to think about this, or I've already worked through this, or I'm not going back to that energy. You know, if it's a relationship that you felt, you know, like you had a breakup back here and you thought it was going really good, or something happened and then it fell apart and you were trying to deal with that, and back here in the future energy, it's like thinking about that energy or reconnecting with that person. You're like, no, like I'm moving on. I just feel like the future energy is just trying to take control of the situation and moving forward. But there's still going to be these swords that are in the water, right? There's still going to be these things that are going to affect you. But it's like, how do you handle that energy when it comes back in? But this right here is what I feel is what you're struggling with, that you're trying to get past right here. Because it's upsetting. I feel like this was really good back here, but I just feel like something really went wrong. Like something happened that was really upsetting. But I feel like it has to, for some reason I'm thinking somebody took something away from you. All right, so let's get some tarot. So what is this past energy for Capricorn? What is this Knight of Swords? Could be a Cancer sign. Wheel of Fortune. Something changed, something switched. All right. Page of Wands, communication. Somebody told you something. Something was brought to light. Something was brought to the surface. It could have to do with a relationship. Somebody else was involved with it. Maybe there was somebody else. Other people were involved. That's not what I'm feeling. I feel like somebody took something away from you. I kind of feel like this goes here. That's what I'm feeling, is somebody took something away from you. I'm not sure what that is. But I feel like everything was going along and then somebody took something away from you. It could have to do with a relationship. But I also feel like right now you're fighting for yourself within your own relationship within yourself, is to get yourself back into that happy place, right? To get yourself back to where you're feeling more comfortable. Because I feel like this Three of Swords is just surrounding you all over the place. Because I feel like, because it's right in the middle here, I feel like there's a lot of hurt, there's a lot of letdown. There's a lot of disappointment. There's a lot of frustration. But I feel like this energy here, this Page of Wands, is like, again, pages are young energy, new energy. It's like, how do I move forward here, right? How do I start all over? I feel like this Page of Wands here is representing starting all over. Rest. Taking that time to yourself to truly process what went on. I feel like it's really important not to try and get involved in something else. Sometimes it does help, like, to just take our mind off focusing on it. And I'm not saying to focus on it all the time, but I also feel like whatever this is that happened in the past, I feel like it's really big. And I feel like it was a huge letdown, and I feel like it's something that's really fresh and new. And I feel like it's very important for you to process what happened at your own pace, at your own time, whatever you feel is comfortable for you. But I feel like it's something that you need to make sure that you rest, make sure that you process it, because I almost feel like if you, say it was a relationship, if you pile a new relationship onto this situation to try and not deal with what happened in the past, I feel like it's just going to create a bigger problem, and it's going to create more problems for you. I feel like it's very important for you to take a break, to take a rest, to process what happened, to work through that, to get yourself feeling grounded again. Because I feel like right now you're not feeling grounded. I feel like you're all over the place, and I feel like it's loss and hurt that you're trying to deal with. And when you're in that energy, you're like, I'm just trying to survive. I'm just trying to get through today. I'm just trying to get through this next hour, right? I'm just trying to figure out how this happened. Why did this happen? How do I get myself grounded again? I feel like it's also leaning on those friendships and those people that you feel that you can trust and you feel that you can rely on if you need their support. But I also feel like this is getting yourself grounded again. Yeah, definitely with this Death card, there's that Scorpio, that it could be that there's some big changes moving forward for you, and that's what I feel, is there's some big changes moving forward for you, and it's having to let go of whatever happened back here, and there's some big transformation and change coming in for you. But you just have to make sure that, just take care of yourself, you know, just take that time to make sure that you look out for yourself. Yeah, then you get back on the horse, right? You've fallen off, right? You fall off the horse, and then it's like you get, you know, you get back up, you pull yourself back up. But I feel like, okay, this is exciting. I feel like the energy, I just felt a switch when we have the Emperor, that is Aries. I feel like this makes you stronger and even better than what you were before. Like, this is a big thing that you're going through here, that you've gone through, that you're processing, that you're working through. But I feel like this really changes things. This really changes things for you. I feel like the toughest things that we go through, even though when you're going through it, it's just, you're like, oh my gosh, I can't. But I feel like that's where we learn the most. That's where we grow the most. That's where we see how strong we are. That's how we see, you know, that inner strength that we have, that control, to take control of a situation, to learn from the past, and to move forward. We have the Knight of Swords again, and we have the Knight of Swords over there that we started with, and now we have the Knight of Swords over here. We have the Knight of Swords in the past energy, and now we have the Knight of Swords in the future energy. And this Knight of Swords, like, he's on his horse and he's ready to take that leap of faith, right? He's ready to go off the edge, but he's feeling confident, and, you know, he's feeling strong and determined. I feel like your determination, right? Your determination to get things back under control and to even rise above the situation and to show this past energy that, you know what, I'm going to persevere, that I'm going to overcome this, that you're not going to take me down, that you're not going to drag me down. Look at that. And then we have the Devil card, which is reversed, right? I'm going to flip the script, right? I'm going to flip things around, and there's not going to be any more toxic energy. There is no, I almost feel like that the connection is broken here, right? Whatever this was, like, you're cutting the connection to what happened back there, and you're going to take that energy, right? That frustration, that anger, that hurt, that you're going to turn that around, and you are going to use that as fuel to fuel you, to push you forward, to rise above the situation, and to be even better than you were before, to transform yourself into this strength and this direction, and to not have ties with this situation back here. And I feel like it's just turning things around. Big time. Huge changes here. Big changes. This is exciting because I felt very heavy energy here. But once I saw that Emperor, that just turned the energy around for me. King of Pentacles. This could be a business that it didn't turn out right. So that you're going to start a new business. It could be money. Having money problems back there, but you're turning things around, and you're going to rise even higher than you could ever imagine, because you're putting that energy of that frustration and that Three of Swords into fuel to push yourself forward. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is somebody who perseveres, especially with the Capricorn card and then the King of Pentacles. I feel like it's topsy-turvy. Things are turning around, things are changing. It's an amazing energy here. Like, I'm excited for this energy here. It's like things may seem upside down, but then they turn around, and then they right themselves, and then you're even stronger than you were before. And the King of Pentacles is that perseverance, it's determination, he's someone who's very good in business, he figures things out, he takes his time with things. And I just feel like it's rising above the situation even higher than even you could expect, right? Especially with this Page of Cups. And I said that was new emotions and new feelings, but I feel like it's very good, right? It's excited. It's a whole new level. I can't even say. Though what going through right here is definitely a struggle, but to make sure that you take care of yourself, make sure that you process what happened. You start to ground yourself. Once you start grounding yourself, right, this Queen of Pentacles here, once you start to ground yourself, then we have the Death card, which is next, which I feel brings in that transformation of letting go of what happened in the past. Do you ever fully let go? No. I mean, over time, it becomes less, but it's like, okay, I'm not going to let that energy drag me down anymore, and I'm going to move forward in this Emperor energy where I'm taking control of the situation, right? Nine of Swords. There's definitely a lot of stress and there's a lot of worry in this situation because there's a big process that you're going through here, right? I feel like that definitely goes with that. Seven of Pentacles. Looking back as to what happened, processing that energy, like I was saying before, make sure that you process that energy, that you don't try and stuff something else on top of it, right? Put a Band-Aid on the situation. Make sure that you take that time to process it, to let it go, so that you can have that fuel you moving forward, right? That strength and that connection, relying on those people that you feel that you can relying on those, you know, if you need that shoulder to cry on, you know, if you need that person to talk things through, that you make sure that you do that. The Hierophant, which is Taurus, having that belief and that grounding within yourself, right? You believing in yourself that, yes, I will get through this situation, as hard as this is, as tough as this is, that I will get through this situation, that I will persevere, that I will come out of this on top, right? And then I love it. We have the Magician, and that it has the infinity sign, which is individual empowerment and everlasting love. And I feel like it's a big for that individual empowerment here. So we have two magicians here, and it's taking control of the situation and using that energy to push you forward to the next level, not to take that energy to drag you back, right? That you see that, okay, yeah, this is something that I have to deal with. This is something that I have to work with. I have to figure out how am I going to get past this, but I'm going to persevere, and I'm going to be even better than I was before and stronger, because I will not let this energy happen to me again. So that's exciting. I love it. I love that strength. I love that perseverance, right? But again, I feel like very important is that Four of Swords, to take that rest, to take that time that you need. You know, if you need to get away from the situation, do those things that help you to temporarily get away from it. If you like to go for a hike, you know, whatever those things are, go to the ocean, the beach, whatever those things are that you feel that you can reset, so that you can be, you know, in a good frame of mind to be able to get through this Death card and this transformation. So let's see, that's a whole stack, so I don't want to take that. So let's close out with an Animal Oracle card. Oh, so cute. Nightingale spirit. Love is all around. Love is all around. And I feel like it's you loving yourself, right? You loving yourself to realize, I don't want to be stuck in this Three of Swords energy. That I don't want this Three of Swords energy to take control of me. And you loving yourself, and that you say, I want to persevere. I want to push myself through this. I want to take this frustrating energy, and I want to push myself forward. And that, like I said, if you have those friends or those family members or those people that you feel you can rely on or cry on their shoulder or to talk things through, that to go ahead and do that. And if you need to, say, go to the ocean or the beach or the lake or the mountains or whatever that is, and just be in that energy and feel the energy of the love all around you, right? Just loving the trees and the grass and the water and the animals and the beautiful sky, and get into that energy. And that gives you strength, that gives you power when you feel that energy, when you feel that love all around you. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.